Hey, pull up back with another video. So in this video today, we're actually going to be on the charts, but I just kind of want to drop this here first. First, you need to understand the importance of backtesting and why you need to backtest. Backtesting, one, allows you to practice the strategy that you're practicing as you're learning how to trade. Two, it's your time to get reps in. Every trader who makes it and ends up being a good trader, we've all backtested before. Like, backtesting is part of the plan. Now, I say that because I can see this being a video that somebody might want to skip because I know how to backtest. I've done it before. But backtesting is way deeper than just going back a couple days and then marking things up. Also, when you backtest is important. If you just came off a really bad loss, or let's say you got stopped out too early and really don't know why, don't delete those charts. You're going to make a separate window, pull up the same chart, delete the day, mark out your levels based off your strategy, and see if your strategy happened. See, a lot of times, especially if you're a trader who's starting to understand and have like this little hump you need to get over, those losing days, understanding that usually it's going to be because you might have not followed your strategy or you weren't being patient. But if you would have followed your strategy and you were being patient, that would have been a great day. You're going to start to see those little things. But anyways, I don't want to make this part too long. I'm going to tell you the rest in the other video. But let's get to the charts.
So how do we log into the paper trading account? The first thing we're going to do is go over to the bottom of the page, and then we're going to click on this kind of like expand maximize panel button, right? You click on that, then it'll have options. You have different brokers you can sign into, and this is how you trade through your broker directly on TradingView. This is also how you can set up your paper trading account. So you'll see a TradingView logo that says paper trading. You want to click on that, press connect. It's going to ask you to do some login information. I already logged in, therefore it didn't ask me to log in, but you will have to log in. Then you can minimize that. Now, you're going to come over to the top and look for this replay button. What this replay button does is allow you to go back in time. And when you go back in time, this way you're able to practice your strategy. So instead of waiting for the live market to happen every day, for you to, wait a certain time period for you to actually look at charts, instead of doing that, you can practice whenever you want. You want to practice on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, no matter what time of the day it is. All you do, press the replay button, go back to how far you want to go. And then from here, you can begin to do whatever markings you would like to do on the chart, any markups. And from there, you can press this button, the play button, to see how it would have played out based on your strategy and everything like that. Now, when you backtest, the first thing you're going to do is make sure you backtest a certain time. Don't just backtest random times and random days and see how many wins you can collect, because that's not going to help you in the live market. You need to put a certain time window when you actually actively trade and see if you're able to catch your move with your strategy during that time window. The reason why you want to do this is because you should want to be realistic, right? You don't want to win trades at 5 a.m. on the charts while back testing, knowing that you'll never be up at 5 a.m. to trade. Because the trading time is not until about 8 a.m., 9 a.m., whatever it may be. That is the time you need to back test. Number two is your win rate. You need to calculate how many times you win, and not just how many times you can win out of 100. Within a week, how many times are you going to win? That way, when the week does come, if you know you only win 3 times, typically you lose 1 time or 2 times, whatever it may be, the losses aren't surprising you. You're not getting caught off guard when you're not winning. If you know you win on average about 3 times a week, maybe after the third win, let's say it's a Thursday, maybe you just stop trading for the week or things like that. This is going to help you really know what to expect from your strategy throughout a week. Number three, you want to check out the monthly performance. Now, the reason why this helps is because you're able to see at the beginning of the month, at the end of the month, when did you typically see the most wins? Some people struggle at the beginning of the month because when the monthly candle's first forming, they're hesitant on which direction to actually consider it to move in. Some people hesitate at the end of the month. Maybe when the month is closing, they're just not the best. Every trader is going to be different, but the only way you're going to know what type of trader you are is again through this back testing method and actually tracking these KPIs to know exactly what type of trader, who you are as a trader. So number four, you're going to understand the play out time behind your strategy. So if you're in a trade and it typically takes, let's say, an hour, 15 minutes for you to hit your TP, you need to be able to know that. That way, when you are trading, you're not looking at time and misconstruing time. See, like when you don't know how long a trade should typically take and you're in a trade, let's say it's been more than 30 minutes, When you start seeing pullbacks, you might be easily able to close the position without letting it run to your take profit because you just don't know the time, and time just seems like it's been a long time. You don't want to trade long, whatever it may be. It's important to know how long your trades are. Some people make 1,000 in 5 minutes, some people make 1,000 in 2 hours. Doesn't really matter which trader you are, just understand who you are. And lastly, number 5, the most important one, backtest your losing days. When you backtest your losing days, the best way to go about it is to have two separate windows of the same chart. One chart is going to be what you actually did during your trading time. The second chart is going to be you marking up the entire chart fresh and new. The reason why you want to do this is because you want to see if your strategy didn't work or you didn't work. A lot of times what you'll notice is the strategy works if you just would have stuck to it, but because you decided to put your own emotions and thoughts behind the trade ideas, you begin to not capitalize on trades. When you backtest your losing days, you're going to learn a lot more about yourself, your strategy, and what's happening because it's something that you can obviously improve. Your winning days, yes, you want to backtest those to kind of validate your wins and make sure you know what you're doing. But to be honest, you're just not going to learn as much from your winning days. That's more of just a recap of understanding that you understand. But yeah, that's everything I have regarding backtesting. Guys, backtesting is your best friend. Backtesting is what's going to help you gain the confidence in trading. Now, of course, backtesting is not all you will need in order to have that confidence. Most of your confidence is going to come from seeing it play live in real time and getting the payouts for it to kind of validate that you know what you're doing. But in the meantime, as you're practicing, as you're trying to get to that next level, some of you guys may not have a strategy and you're trying to practice strategies. Backtesting is the perfect thing for you. But I don't want to make this too long. That is everything I got for you guys. We are almost at 200 subs. I said by June 1st, we have 200 subs. I have 7 free one-on-ones. Since I have not been posting, since I have been slacking, we'll extend that to June 7th. So you have till the first week of June to get to 200 subs. If we get to 200 subs, we're going to have free one-on-ones for 7 lucky subs. All you got to do, of course, is be subbed up, comment on these 3 videos, and the best comment wins. If you are looking to trade for free, I'll put the link in the description of the video. That way you have access to the free Discord that our community has. Also, comment some videos that would help you guys. Do you guys like when I do more back testing of the overall strategy? Is there certain parts of the strategy you want me to go over? Certain aspects you want me to go over? Just let me know in the comments below. That way I know how I can best help you guys. But yeah, that is everything I got. Y'all stay cool. Y'all stay calm. Y'all stay safe. And we'll catch y'all in the next one.